Yo, what is up, guys? We are stoked. This is our third playtest of Archery, breaking it all down. And I'm here with Alexander Tulo, a professionally trained archer, and Esther Gann, who is helping us out with our social media. So why don't you say hi, guys, quick, and then we're going to talk about Blacktail.
Hey, guys.
Hi, everyone. I'm stoked to be on the third stream. The last two were a ton of fun, and I've heard a lot about Blacktail, so I really can't wait to try it out.
Yeah, I've heard nothing about Blacktail. So this is right when you first start the game. There's the bow. I'm supposed to pick it up. But real quick, what the format's going to be today, we're going to go through you can see on the right, we're going to go through the visuals, overall feel, aim, firing, canceling, talk about some physics, ammo, just kind of break this things down as game devs. First of all, just looking at, the visuals of the game, real interesting. You got these leaves falling, you got foliage moving, and this kind of weird filter effect around the outsides. But let's go. Let's pick up the bow.
There's
and
some like chromatic aberration around the edges. It's really cool.
Yeah,
Like very dream state.
yeah, it's pretty cool the way that works. But let's grab the bow and see. Okay, let's jump. All right, what's this thing made out of? Let's take a look at this bow here. We can zoom this thing in too.
It's just like a tree branch, which I guess isn't really realistic. Like the top looks too thick. But I won't be too nitpicky yet. We'll get to that later. We got time.
It's early. I like the two fingers there. I can't seem to draw it yet, unless I'm missing something.
Yeah, she seems to be holding it a bit low, which is kind of odd, but it's very cool though.
Okay, so if you tap R1, you can dash quick.
Myself. This time wasn't any different.
All right.
Antlers?
Some sticks and feathers.
I don't know about antlers, but okay.
That's wood. They look like antlers.
Oh, it's wood.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's
All right.
crazy.
So they make you gather it first. Gotcha. Let's go get some sticks. R1 lets you dash quickly. Okay. Don't know where my inventory is.
As Dylan said in the chat, very brave to blind rate it, not have that practice in. But I think it also says a lot about. Like it talks about the how easy it is to just pick up the game and play. If you need to like really work to get it, or if it just kind of comes to you because of how it was designed, the interface, you don't want it to be overcomplicated.
All right. Yeah, and I want, we want to learn this real time here too. So, okay, it takes 2 feathers and 1 stick to make an arrow here. Craft 1 or max. Well, that was pretty quick. Okay, cool. So pretty much instantaneous. You just hit.
Can you see it?
And now I'm adding more.
The tree.
All right, so I need more feathers to make more. I've got 6. Can I draw though?
This is very, very interesting from the last 2 games we played, which were Horizon Zero Dawn and Ghost of Tsushima, because it's, as a first-person game, it's like a completely whole different system.
All right, I can draw now that I have an arrow, or I can ready the bow with L trigger 2. So
is that full drawn or just raised?
Just not drawn, just raised. This is readied. Let's see can I draw it? I'm holding down.
Fully drawn down?
It's shaking like crazy, and then it stops. Okay. All right, let's break that down. So
okay, there's a lot here.
So first thing I could do is you can ready it. Okay, so L trigger 2 readies it. Okay, R trigger will start to draw, which is kind of anticlimactic here. Like, there you go. That's a full draw. It goes back like. Oh, I just let that one go. Yeah. So it just goes back like 2 inches, and then it glows, and then now the controller's rumbling, and the whole thing starts to shake, and then it just reverts back to normal. What do you think of that?
So, like you said, there's like an inch, 2 inches of drawing, and it really kind of ruins the whole joy of like pulling the bow back. Like I feel like she's holding it now. It's already a little bit drawn. The string is very taut, and there's no like stretch. You don't feel the stretch when you're pulling it back like you do in something like Ghost of Tsushima, which I don't love particularly. Like you said, it is very anticlimactic. I like the shake of the arms though, and I like the fact that she puts it down. In Ghost of Tsushima, he released the arrow, which, especially in a stealth game, just doesn't make any sense. But
Let's zoom in.
I feel like it just, yeah, there's
Yeah, I
really
don't
not,
know.
it's not doing it for me. I'm not a fan.
Yeah. Well, it's early, right? It's early. So let's
Yeah.
see here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's zoom in quick and see here what we got. So overall, look at this little thing that wraps around your little claw. That's kind of interesting. So then you
It's
hold
kind
it.
of cool.
Yeah, I like
bird
what someone
claw.
in chat's like. Where does the arrowhead come from? Yeah, it's fantasy. we don't know, right? So let's talk about this bow design too. What do we got? So I guess it's just more for the aesthetics, just the overall tree branch.
Yeah.
All right.
The concept of the arrow resting on a bird foot is very cool though. I like it a lot.
Yeah, especially one that moves and
Yeah.
goes. Ooh, can I hit something? I don't know. We got to see. All right, let's do it. So visuals, all right. Aim, fire, cancel. We're already kind of moving past that now. We're on that. So let's see what it tells me to do here.
The red oak.
All right, quick shot. Or two for quick. Short distance, hold for long distance, and then a power shot, hold, and then charge. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't know that circle will cancel. Got it.
We've often used it for target practice.
Okay, let's do this. Quick shot. All right, now it's taking over. What?
Nice.
Take a good look at it.
All right, they're going to take us on a journey here. Come on. I was just having fun. Why do you take control away from me, the player?
Yeah, Rob, what do you think about that? Just switching right into a cinematic.
I don't like it. Oh, shit. Did the frame rate just die for you guys?
No, it looks okay for me.
Okay.
Without a leash around your neck. How about you finally go down your
It is
own path?
an interesting choice to go straight into a cinematic.
After your first shot.
Yeah. Okay, Path of Darkness, Path of Light. What do you think?
Darkness.
I want to survive. No matter the cost.
Oh, man.
I always try to think about what's good for me.
Trying is all you could ever do.
Oh, no. Something went wrong with my frame rate, though. Okay, this is ridiculous. They make you sit through all this.
Yeah, this is really... I don't know about that.
No face.
I'll hold any button to skip. Okay. Well, at least we could do that.
That's not good.
Wait, where's my... Oh, we skipped ahead.
It seems a little early to choose your path. Agreed, someone said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you
You
have
don't
no
know
context.
anything. Yeah.
I haven't had a good night's sleep since Laura went missing.
If you guys have played this game, I'd love to hear about it in the chat, or your opinions if you liked it. And if you have a really strong opinion, you could even fill out your own rating system like we're going to do. There's a message that is about to be pinned with how to do that.
All right. And forgive me, because something crazy happened with my frame rate in OBS just completely died, so I'm going to switch my input. All right.
I keep having nightmares since
All right.
Barbara the Witch started snatching kids from the village.
We good?
Volker,
Yep.
All right.
Slavitsa,
I only have 3 arrows.
Dragoy.
It's a lot harder to test out the archery here with just 3 arrows.
Ooh, what's your problem, little one?
But, okay. Okay, I can make some more here. Okay, we got some raindrops on the camera screen.
It's a big one. I hope I can take it down.
Oh,
Oh,
gotcha.
that was nice.
All
I
right.
think also I would
Yeah,
have
what do you think?
liked to see a bit of zoom in on the camera screen, just some kind of cinematic zoom in while you draw the bow. It really would have helped a little bit the fact that there's no draw animation, there's no distance that she pulls the string, but the camera just kind of zooms in when you raise the bow and then that's it. Someone
Yeah.
said the frustrating thing about the game, at least the one that frustrated me, was that the archery wasn't feeling fluid, really rigid, which is infuriating that the whole game is based around that. Yeah, if your whole game is archery, you really have to do it right. But it does feel very rigid. It feels like a click and shoot, not like an action to really draw the bow.
Esther, you there?
Yeah,
All right. You've played this. What are your thoughts?
when I first saw this, I was thinking, yeah, like the bow seems very static. Like there's not a lot of action to it. Not that like that's bad, but like I just wish there was something a little more to it, as Alex mentioned. Yeah.
Well, you can reclaim your arrows. That's nice. What about if I stick it into a tree?
Or even a rock, maybe.
Yeah. Does it break on the rock? Sure does. Oh, no, it doesn't. I lied. There we go.
It should break on a rock.
It should break. All right. What else is chat saying?
A bite from that spider can kill in seconds.
Someone asked, will magic be able to be used on Red's bow, like making a normal arrow into an ice arrow?
Not there yet. We're open to all of the ideas, though, right now. Can I kill this? Can I shoot this guy's string?
We did have a question earlier asking, will we have different bows in Tail's Edge?
Yes. Yes, there will be. We're figuring out what each one does and doesn't do. All right. Let's see, but let's test the physics here.
Yeah.
It's raining. What should happen right now? Alexander.
Rain really wouldn't add that much, to be honest. I've shot a lot of competitions in rain, long distances, 60, 70 meters, which is around like over 200 feet. And you wouldn't, I mean, maybe a slight adjustment for rain, but you wouldn't really have any difference in your shot just because of rain.
That
Something
was
like humidity would do more, actually.
that shot I just made was just tapping it once, like one quick hit.
Yeah, I think that kind of ruins the whole concept of archery in
pretty
the game.
far.
And yeah, I feel like if you're able to just tap something and shoot an arrow like this, then there's sort of no difference between archery and a gun in a game. The idea of archery is that you get to draw it and there's the action and there's that physicality. But if you're just clicking and you're shooting arrows very quickly,
I can't go back.
you lose you know, the incentive to pick up
Yeah.
a bow in a game.
Yeah. Right now, I mean, how many yards is this, would you say, here to that tree?
That's about 40 yards, I want to say, 35
So-
yards.
40 yards, I could do one tap and it's gonna hit dead on. That hit exactly where we wanted to.
Yeah, if you're not losing any kind of momentum or drop or something, then it's not really working for me.
Yeah.
And you could say
Anyway.
you know, some people also said that you know, they agree that it kind of makes it feel like a gun.
All right. What else we got in chat? Anything, Esther? I'm gonna keep going to find some enemies.
Yeah, I think we're looking good.
Okay. Where was I before with those spiders? Overall, I'm it's hard. I mean, like, we're being very critical of all this stuff. So these are games that like devs spent long times of time and money on, and I want to be very respectful of that. But at the same time, this is supposed to be about archery, right?
These monsters trap birds just for fun.
Yeah. If it's going to be about archery, then it's got to be really important to get it right.
Well, that was a little weird. I had to. You just said the monsters trap birds for fun as I killed a bird. As I completely destroy it. How does that work? Will it eat me?
Oh, someone pointed out, streaming mistake. We left the Horizon Zero Dawn up on the right
No!
side.
We could fix that. Oh my god. Rookie
There's always
moves.
Oh, right.
Rookie moves. Unacceptable.
You know, I think that with a game that's first person, there's always more of an incentive to make it kind of like an arcade game. But I don't think that, it sort of should be an excuse for mediocre archery. I think later on we're going to try out Far Cry 4, which is one of my personal favorite games, and that has really nice, fun archery, really kind of intense combat. That's also first person.
Well, so far there doesn't seem to be too much else to test here. It's tricky because, there's no physics.
Yeah.
There's no drop, there's no win, the draw is a little lackluster, so there's not a ton to test here. What would you say, Esther? Oh, here we go. We're gonna get this guy. Let's go. How about his leg? Oh, he's got a health bar.
It'll need more than one shot.
Yeah, no shit. Okay.
Someone said, have you rated or experienced the archery system in Red Dead Redemption 2?
Not
Rob,
yet.
have you played that?
No,
No?
I've played, but I've not gotten to that point. It's on the list.
Mm.
I've heard it's convoluted. Oh, man, they really make you work for this guy. I mean, that was a headshot.
Yeah.
I scared him.
I think I would have been interested if like, for example, I've never hunted personally. I use recurve. I don't use compound. I don't hunt animals, but I know a little bit about archery hunting, and I think the concept is that, you only really have one shot, and most of the time, the shot doesn't kill the animal, but it hurts it, and then it continues running away, and then eventually you track it down and you kill it. Or it dies. It dies from the wound and from the blood loss. So I would have been very interested if they did something where,
Shall flow through my
rather
heart
than a
right
health
now.
bar that you take out a chunk and then it's static and it stays,
I'll
if
run.
instead you shot it, and depending on where you hit it, chest or the neck or something, that it would
I'm hungry.
run away and then eventually die, and you find it later on. If the whole game is about sort of scavenging and hunting.
Yeah. Overall, I guess, yeah, I have to kill this thing and get the meat, and then now I have to go cook and hunt and all that, which we're not going to be playing through this whole game, obviously, but
Well, from
overall,
the aim, fire, cancel, how does it feel to play? I mean, from my, perception,
Not great.
it's not impressing me at all.
I can't stand the short draw. Like, look at
Also,
how
the
far
fact
it
that
goes back. That's just,
It's really nothing.
it's
yeah.
so bad.
And I think also the fact that you can put down the bow like that and hold it horizontally, which we talked about in Horizon Zero Dawn, the fact that it's completely unrealistic to hold a bow horizontally, it doesn't make any sense from a physical standpoint. No archer does that ever. It's impossible. And
Do we have,
somehow she's able to do that.
yeah, no, you're right. Do we have anyone in chat that's played through this? That's played through
Yeah, if you
Blacktail?
have any thoughts, some people before had said that that someone said Far Cry Primal has the best, funnest, most satisfying bow mechanics.
Primal?
I haven't
I
played that one, but I've heard of it.
Yeah, I know I have to cook it over the fire. I don't know where the fire is. This is ridiculous.
But
I'm
it
here to
seems like
test
people are
archery.
very in agreement that it's a bit static. This game,
Yeah.
the archery.
What I like about this though is
Accused me of helping Baba.
how much this opens up. Like I see the opportunity in this. You know what I mean? Like
The angry mob
it's
Yeah.
great to see a game and be like, wow, we can build off of this. We can go. I mean, the bow design itself is kind of cool. It reminds me of like the Uruk-hai from Lord of the Rings. He's got that big
Yeah.
crazy tree branch, bro. And like, yeah, I don't know if the bird foot does anything magical, but
Yeah.
oh, here's the fire. All right, I have to cook my meat. Let's go. Killed that beautiful deer. Just a little hunk of meat. There you go. Oh, wow. Okay, I have to catch the flames, guys. Let's go. Oh, jeez. Are you for real with this?
Someone had said, "Are we shitting on the game for not having realistic bows, stance hold? It's a fantasy game." So I think the idea isn't to shit on it, but to kind of figure out what's fun and what's not from it that we can take and use.
That's absolutely
So,
true.
like, for example, like, you know, talking a lot about how she's holding the bow, how it's drawn, the distance that it's drawn.
looking for a lost sister.
And I mean, I'm not playing, I don't have a controller in my hands, I'm just watching, but it feels a bit unsatisfying. And it's not just to say, you know, we're not looking at this just for the sake of giving them a hard time. Obviously, it's a very beautiful game. It's more so taking that and then recognizing that we want to give a really long, really satisfying draw in Tail's Edge.
That's exactly it. You know, and it's a great question too. There's a difference between criticism and shitting on, right? We're not here to troll. And that's exactly what it is. I may express my frustrations, but again, it's like people do the exact same with our game. Everyone will, right? It's in the culture. We're just here to look at this through the lens of archery. That's why. And so,
Where are you leading?
and because we want to find what we feel is the best mix of archery mechanics to put into our own game. Visually, this world is really interesting. Like, look at the rabbits right here ahead. Like, it's quite beautiful. The art direction in this.
Yeah, if we were talking about just all aspects of it, then it would be a very different story. But
Sign of Zora.
I'm not a game dev. I'm looking at this sort of as is it fun, successful, realistic in terms of the archery. Someone said Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora has good archery.
Oh,
I
yeah, we
played
gotta try that
a long
one.
time ago. That one I remember being very fun.
The new one, yeah, too. The art direction in this
The
is
new one I
actually
haven't tried.
really cool. Is this Baba Yaga's house? Is that what? Because Baba Yaga has the chicken foot house.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, we're not going to spend too much more time, but let's see. Let's shoot a couple more things. Overall, though, art direction's really cool, and I would imagine, or you tell me, Esther, as you've played this, you get what? Different arrows, different like spells, different moves.
For the master of the house.
Yeah, I believe so. There's different aspects to it that like for boss battles, it's very nuanced as well. So but yeah, there's just so much in here
It's true.
overall that can be done for sure.
Okay.
This
All
is
right.
very
Well,
cool here.
this is wild. Yeah. Oh, now I got to do all this stuff. Okay. We'll do that later. Can I just jump off? Yep. Ouch. Okay. So look, overall, I mean, crafting it's pretty basic. I don't know what studio made this and how long it took them and the cost and all that, but you could tell the visuals and the storytelling, the VO is really cool.
Yeah.
But overall, this archery could.
Yeah, I think it wouldn't
some
have been a
love.
difficult fix to just have that arrow go a longer distance. I see the limbs moving. And it's funny because here, when she's holding it like this, you see there's a lot of distance if you just kind of have her press the bow like before.
Oh.
I don't know. It's the draw distance for me that I think is kind of like, it's not scratching an itch that you get when you draw the bow in Ghost of Tsushima.
Yep. All right, cool.
But I really like the shake. The shake is very, very nice, and I like the fact that she puts it down, unlike in Ghost of Tsushima, because it's more realistic, you know. But the shake is, I think, much better than Horizon Zero Dawn, and on par with Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, the fact that you can actually see the bow as well once you release is great. Like just those little tiny differences.
It doesn't just disappear. Yeah.
Someone said I think the menus need some improvements.
Yeah, I can tell you, I don't know where combat is in this game. We're probably not going to get to play to it, but I can tell you that in when you look at some of these games that we have been, the amount of detail like that goes into, like, you need a UI UX person that really understands how this stuff works in order to make a great UI and great menu system. Like, it's very hard for a small team, even a team of like 12, to like get everything right. Like a good soundtrack, a good VO, good writing, good visuals, good menus, all of it. What the heck is this thing? Can I shoot it? That's what I want to know. Uh-oh. No, I can't.
How does it feel to kind of just like shoot, you know, little creatures or animals compared to something like the last 2 games we played?
It's actually not that bad.
Nice.
The PlayStation controller has a lot of haptic like rumble to it when you do it, so it is satisfying, and it does shake quite a bit like when you hold on. And like if I hit this little spider guy, like, you know, he pops, he squishes. The sounds aren't bad. I could see why someone wanted us to test this one. So, but I'd say unless there's any other questions from the chat, we'll probably wrap this bad boy up. We'll make a quick one today. Overall, not my cup of tea, but first person archery is a lot different than third person, which is what our game is.
Yeah, it's a lot harder for sure.
Yep.
You kind of have to, you know, you can create a character model that has the right posing and everything when it's third person, but when it's first person, it all becomes a little bit subjective because, of course, you can't mimic that as to real life. So it takes a lot more work for sure, and I think they did a good job. But I feel like because this is our first person game, our first person game, we need something else to compare it to give it context. Someone asked, does the arrows come down? Do the arrows come down if it's released looking up? It's a good question.
My guess
I
is
guess not.
no.
Well,
It's
I'm
the
interested then.
Yeah.
I'm interested if you just shoot it. Oh, nice. At like a 70, no, sorry, like a 90-degree angle. Wait,
Nice.
45-degree angle. This is why I'm not a mathematician.
Just out into the
If,
world?
like, it just goes straight. Yeah, if it just like keeps going on forever.
I mean, the draw distance is so short.
Yeah.
No ammo. Yeah, it just, the draw distance is too short. It's gone. Farewell. Into the ether.
Someone said bow drawing looks kind of fast too in that game. Not that realistic. I know it's a fantasy game. Yeah, we were talking about that. The draw distance is kind of holding it back from feeling really satisfying. Like,
That's
I think if you draw it all the way and you hold it like this, and then you have her put it down from the stamina, like how much the arrow actually goes forward. If you draw it all the way
and let it go out.
And then just wait until the stamina. Yeah, goes forward maybe like a few inches. We're talking about the same thing. There's not too much to do.
Yeah, so this L trigger lets me ready the bow, right? But what's interesting is I can draw. Let's see. Can I? Oh, so you can draw in either state.
Yeah.
What? Why?
It's kind of funny.
What does this get you? Oh, a zoom in? Why would you not use that? What? So you could play the whole game like this. You don't need to. You don't ever need to do that. You don't need to go up. That's odd.
Someone said, do the arrows follow a straight line like FPS games, or does it rely on some projectile math?
No, it's dead accurate straight, I think.
It's just straight, yeah. Even for the short shots, which I would have thought like short shots would have a lot of drop. You hold it for a while and it goes straight. But both have no drop, so I'm not really sure the benefit of doing long holds besides, I guess, more damage.
There's
and
no
reloads look very fast too.
Yeah, so this is me spamming shots here. That's as fast as I can do it.
There's no tension. You know.
How many is that? Let's see, I have 2 arrows. Now I have 7. That was 5 arrows completely perfectly laid on top of each other.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, look, we're not shitting on it. It's just there's a reality. Game dev is really hard, and for someone to take all the time to put in arrow drop physics, all the stuff that we're talking about, variation in the pull. But to us, the details are cool if you can work them in. But I would say this is probably good as space as ever to stop. Blacktail will be a quick one for us, but we'll get the scores up on our site, r16.com/research. And cheers. Thanks again, guys. Next time we'll do something a little juicier, like Far Cry or whatever. Sounds good to me.
Great. Thank you, everyone.
Awesome.
Cheers.
Thanks, everyone.